October 10th, 2017 marks the birth of our beautiful angel baby Zara. Finding out that morning she had no observable heartbeat changed our lives forever. And that's how the Zara Foundation started. The Zara Foundation is a non-governmental organization dedicated to equipping hospitals with a cool baby bassinet, called a cuddle cot, and supports stillbirth awareness. Your support can help us make a real difference in the lives of those in need. Please consider making a donation and help us continue our mission. For more information, visit our website.
At each table, there are QR codes. If you can see a QR code, let me see. raise it in the air. Anyone that has a QR code, let me see. We'll lift it up. All right, we found the QR codes. They're right by the centerpieces. Thank you very much. So what's special about the QR codes is that this year is the first year that we officially launched the Baby Zara Foundation website. So if you click, big round of applause for Kyle and Davika. They worked really hard to get every single detail on that website just perfect. So on the website, that's going to be our hub for this evening. So in the front over here, you're going to be able to see a necklace and cufflinks. Those are going to be auctioned off. And anyone who's come to a Baby Zara Foundation Gala before, you would know it's a lot of fun. And what's really special is that it is handmade by someone in this room. So take a look at that. It's going to be auctioned off. The highest bidder this evening wins that. We also have raffles. Raffles are going to be sold 4 for $10 or 10 for $20. Just go to the website and then hit donate, and in the notes, just put raffle, silent auction, whatever you choose, or we'll be taking cash throughout the evening. So I definitely consider you looking at the website, buying raffle tickets. We'll go through the raffle prizes and I'll put them up right over there so everyone can see it. There are 13 prizes being raffled off this evening. Memories and what makes the gala so special for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Davika. I'm going to get Kyle.
Welcome everyone. Hello, good evening. It's so wonderful to see everybody's face here for this wonderful cause, and many familiar faces from years past, new faces this year, coming to support, so we're very, very thankful. This is our 4th annual Baby Zara Gala. This year's actually on Baby Zara's birthday, 10/10. She would be 8 this year. So I'm thinking about that time frame. It's truly wild, really, how fast the time goes. And we know how fast a night like this can go. And it seems like the 8 years has gone by even faster. So, from the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank everyone who has participated and given us a chance year one, which year one was quite a whirlwind, 10 days. You put that together, hopped out of the shower, and said, I want a gala. And then as we look back on how that went, that's our 3rd annual pink theme. And we believe that each year has gotten a little better. And it would not be possible without this beautiful mom right there. So I'd like to just pass it over so you can hear her voice.
Hello everyone. This is not my thing, usually like to be behind the scenes, but today is very special. It's Baby Zara's birthday, and I just want to thank everyone for being here. I just love seeing the pink, all the different shades of pink throughout the room. Most of you know me by Davika, Mrs. D, Tisha, or T. I just want to thank everyone again for being here tonight and just for your continued support. Truly, 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 your presence means the world to us. I just love having this intimate event and having everyone here that we love and everyone here that shows their support for us just by being present. We really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, today is a very special day, so I'm mustering up my courage to be here and stand in front of you all. Today is Baby Zara's birthday, so it's extra special. We never had the event on her actual birthday. She would be 8 years old today. Baby Zara was born sleeping on October 10, 2017. And though she was only with us briefly, her memory continues to inspire and guide me. In the wake of baby Zara's passing, I was overwhelmed, obviously by shock and grief. There were no warning signs. It was just devastating and a bewildering experience. To say the least, it took time to understand the depth of the loss and to navigate the emotions that followed. Over time, though, this experience motivated me to want to raise awareness about stillbirths and to support other families.
ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी मैं तैनू समझा कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तैनू समझा ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तैनू समझा कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी मेरे दिल ने चुन लिया ने तेरे दिल दिया राह तू जो मेरे नाल तुरे तां तुर पे मेरी आसा जीना मेरा हुण तेरा की न करा तू कर एतबार मेरा मैं करूं इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तैनू समझा कि ना तेरे बिना लगदा जी
Ladies and gentlemen, Rubina Guru. Give her a big round of applause. All right, one of the things that you remember from coming to the Zara Foundation Gala is the lanterns. It gives us a chance to connect. It gives us a chance to witness something really special, seeing all of those lanterns fly away. So at this time, we're gonna light the lanterns. So here are the instructions. Pay attention. So what we're gonna have is light out in the cocktail room. All of the lanterns are already pre-assembled. Grab a lantern and then just make your way out to the patio area or towards the ground, not necessarily on the grass, but towards the ground on the patio area, not the deck. So as soon as you exit the building, just make a right.
jewelry. It's an flair and design aesthetic that you can admire her close and you might not see until you get close to this. Speaking of closeness, of course, Baby Zara is my niece, and the duty and honor that comes with working on such pieces and letting it come from the heart and putting hours of skill and practice to use to be able to raise money for such a meaningful cause. I haven't personally been through what so many others have been through, but the chance to give back is huge. So my wife and I, we both donated these pieces to participate.
All right. Six Figures, you ready? Let's get some music for this one. I want you. No, right. Behind me. That's the DJ. Six Figures. So we want some high energy. Now, no matter what, throughout life, the most important thing is we have to have confidence. We have to believe in ourselves even when no one believes in ourselves. So, Six Figures, play something inspiring, and let's see some high energy, fun, energetic picture and dance movements. This is going to go to 75,000 people. Come on. 9 years now. Here we go. The dance floor is now open. Six Figures. Come on, my beautiful people. You didn't get dressed up to sit on a table. Only 45 minutes left. Only 45 minutes left. Let's make use of this beautiful music, this beautiful environment. have a winner! Give a big round of applause for Jeremy. Jeremy! Oh, Zach, so he's older brother? I gotta understand this relationship later on. But Jeremy, how about you pick the next winning ticket? What do you think? Alright, what are we raffling off? The wasabi. Wasabi. Who wants wasabi? Alright. Let's see if Jeremy wins again.
We have 270, 257.
27025. Let's validate it. Big Daddy. Now, I'm going to give Gary a big round of applause because we were at cocktail hour. Well, actually, we came back from Lightning. One thing you gotta know about Robbie, he always makes a special entrance. You want two? Okay, good. Alright, you gotta pull the next one. Another wasabi, $50. Robbie, come pull the next winner. Well, premeditated pull, right? Alright, what do we got here, Robbie?
270, 242.
270 242. 270 242. Gary's gonna be a big winner tonight. Give a big round of applause for Gary. Hey, Daddy in the house. Mikey, do you want to choose the winner for the Starbucks basket? We have
And then I'll give it 10 seconds to process. I'm refreshing. I promise you. I did not tell anyone. Is the MC, the hostess.
Mike, I hope you feel glad you know, Mike. We've been lying about them. This is amazing, amazing couplings. Ladies and gentlemen, again, and again, this is all for an amazing cause, the Zara Foundation. We're only 4 years in. This was a pinnacle year. The website was formed. It became an official non-profit organization, and we have some really big things planned. A board has been put together, so we are going to do some huge things in the upcoming year.
Thank